There had to be a way to escape the spirit world without the help my master was pleased to deny me. Only in the material realm would I have a chance to seek my destiny, or change it.
Not dealing with all these slewer, that's for sure. You mind? Yeah, well, it went alright. Oh yeah, duh. Not in the material realm, still in the spectral realm.
In this crypt, I discovered ethereal gases rising from the mouldering corpse within. As I neared, I felt a distinct spiritual pull, and the closer I approached, the more that pull intensified. In the end, it was not difficult. I projected myself down into that tomb and found myself reborn into the material world. It was a loathsome vessel, but with an effort of will, that too could change.
Says she won't go near the place.
I tell you, the pillars are haunted.
Haunted?
I heard a woman's voice talking and moaning, and there was no one there.
How many vampires have you killed? And you can't face down one ghost?
I knew who these were. Vampire hunters, scouring the countryside, destroying what had once been my kind.
My God, what is that? A vampire or a demon?
Where?
Here.
Get him!
Quickly! No mercy.
Ah, these female ones are the most annoying. Thank you. Gimme.
These were Mobius's hunters, mercenaries enlisted in his crusade to exterminate the vampires. His insignia was unmistakable. But this meant I'd been captive in the underworld for centuries. I had lost 500 years. Then I knew what ghost it was that haunted the pillars. Ariel, the specter of the murdered Balance Guardian. Perhaps she could provide the answers I sought. But first I would have to find a way out of this cemetery. This temple's facade hinted at some ancient vampire origin, for it bore the sign of the Reaver and was marked with the elemental symbol of light. The mystery of the Reaver might be answered within, but this edifice was too high for me to reach.
Yoink. Beep.
Renegade and traitor. What is this? How do you know me?
Razia, what are you? Why should they know your name? You are nothing.
It seemed my method of entering the physical realm was not altogether original. But where had these beings come from?
Oh. Gimme. No, it's mine. Nom. This way. This way. Do. Ornamental shield. This oversized stone shield is carved with innumerable eyes. It appears to merely be decorative in nature and probably designed to be placed upon the pedestal or in the hands of a statue before it was misplaced. Hmm? Hello-y. Boo boo boo. Nom. Boop, 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 boop. Do.
This edifice, marked with the elemental light symbol, was clearly much older than the ruins in the rest of the cemetery. The door was far too high to reach, and to open it, it seemed the Reaver would need to be imbued with the power of darkness. Clearly, I had more to accomplish before I could discover what lay within.
I only got 2 on that. Come here. Thank you. Gimme. Do. Do. Right. Bloody idiots. Yoink. Oh. Go away. Do. Man, these guys are so annoying. Do you? Come here. Thank you. Nope. Yeah. Pardon me.
As I stepped through, I felt a sense of displacement, as some arcane sorcery transported me away. This was clearly some ancient ruin of the vampire civilization. Perhaps here I would finally decipher the riddle of my destiny.
A riddle?
Throughout these ruins, I found murals depicting the seminal events of vampire history. These scenes commemorated a great war between the ancient vampires and their rivals. In triumph, they banished their adversaries from the world and raised the pillars as the lock that binds them. The image of the Reaver was inscribed throughout this place, always depicted with reverence. The vampire's holy weapon was destined to be borne by their prophesied hero, for whom it was forged. But if this was my destiny, why had the Reaver tried to consume me?
Thank you.
This scene depicted the appointment of the original vampire guardians, each summoned to serve when the pillars were raised. Each guardian is aligned to the principle of the pillar he serves, and the balance guardian is the axis of them all.
Okay. Perforate carcass. Person that technically allows me to deftly roll in past my foe's defenses and deliver a series of blindingly quick lunges before they have a chance to react. That wasn't sure I was going to get him then.
At last it was done. The Reaver was forged with darkness. As I felt this new power coursing within the Wraithblade, I knew that now the Light Temple would open to me.
God, it completely disappeared. Where was that? There it is. Nab this. Harrison. Did that. Ah. One. 2. Snagged and bagged. Now we can climb up. Was here. They can all stay there, for all I care. At least in this it's so much easier to change the Reavers.
Ah, at last I had the means to confound those gargoyles in the mausoleum and discover what lay behind that mysterious door.
Okay. Right, all across to that door. Just going to ignore everything. There's too many enemies here. Did it recently where I tried fighting them all. There's so many enemies here. I nearly died. Hi. Right. Thanks, ball of energy. Do. Do.
Against all odds, I had stumbled into Kain's own mausoleum. This seemed an unlikely coincidence.
Let's get the Spectre on first. Kain's family crest. This heavy crest I found in Kain's mausoleum is gilded with his family heraldry. Perhaps it might afford me a way deeper into this long abandoned cemetery. Yoink. Give me that soul. Boop, boop, boop. Do. Open sesame. Every time. Do. Faceted orb. The surface of a small crystalline orb is discovered in a geometric arcing of perfect interlocking facets. The orb itself occasionally pulls in and catches surrounding light, causing it to faintly glow, as if yearning to be placed in direct sunlight. Alright, got some light downstairs. Alright.
Again, I experienced an odd sense of displacement as I was transported to the vampire ruin once more. But this chamber was different than the first. In their defeat, the vampire's enemy retaliated with a terrible curse, afflicting the vampires with a bloodthirst that turned their once noble race into ravenous predators. This curse plunged the vampires into despair and apparently drove many to madness and self-annihilation. What was it that so devastated them that they were driven to suicide?
Boop, 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 boop. I hear more of the slower downstairs.
I had succeeded. The Reaver was forged with the power of light, and now my way was clear. I would seek out Ariel at the pillars and see if she could enlighten me.
Oh. Yeah, man. There's some textures missing on this guy. Aha! Okay, that's fine. I think it's... Boop. Boop. Oh. Don't snag that. Where's that healing thing? Do 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 do. Excuse me. Oh, hi. Missed. You're too slow. You're too slow. Ugh.
I have the means now to depart the cemetery. I only needed to find the gate that would send me on my way.
Come here. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, that's fine, Keita. That's absolutely fine. Grab that. Yep. Right. Do. Do. Hey, a bit more health. Don't run away from them. Swear there was an easier way of doing this. Boop. Cool. Do. Just gonna ignore those guys. Ta. Can't catch me. Yum.
An ancient gate, sealed by the powers of light and darkness, barred the way to the pillars beyond. To depart this place and continue my journey, I would have to find the means to open it. At last, the gate yielded to the powers of light and darkness, with which the Reaver had been forged. The way to the pillars was open.
Alright everyone, I'm gonna finish off our part 1 here. Just been a nice chilled get through. We've obviously gone through as Kain, got 2 pieces of the balance emblem, and we've escaped Sarafan stronghold after talking to Mobius, so we're now just before the pillars. And obviously we've gone through as Raziel, got out the underworld, and we've got the light and dark Reaver, as well as knowing a bit more of the vampire history, seeing as Kain's trying to find Raziel, or Raziel's trying to find his origins, or why he was meant to be imprisoned in the Reaver Blade. But join me tomorrow for me and Dr. McKay's Gears of War Thursday, where we'll be continuing Gears of War 3 every Thursday. But until next time, stay strong, stay safe. Peace out.